Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is HaydenRaven, and welcome back to We Happy Few. Now, if you know anything about We Happy Few, is that I like it a lot, and I hope you guys do too, because this game is kind of special. But outside of the normal, it's interesting. It's got a unique, dynamic environment, and I know that it's been worked on ever since 2015, and it's been out for quite some time. But I'm really interested by it because it's just so unique.
Parched.
Yes, you are. You need some thirst. I've actually moved my face cam over so you guys can now see the stats. They should be over in that corner, over there now, because I'm over here. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you sideways. Alright, enough foolishness of my own. So, let's begin. I didn't read that. I should read things more often. But, let's see what's in my inventory. That's not my inventory. Here we go. Let's see if we have anything to drink, because we need that desperately. Can I use that? Yes, I can. I'm gonna get drunk. Oh, I forgot about you can get drunk in this game. That's wonderful. I forgot about that. I'm gonna eat this jerky meat. This jerky meat. And also a mushroom. Oh, I'm hungry. I guess after eating that mushroom, I needed to binge a little bit, but my pounds will forgive me. They will. So as you can see, we're kind of foggy, not just because of the mist of our environment, but also because we have a little tipsiness in our system. Oh, I don't know why I dragged it like that. Oh, hello. Oh, I forgot about you guys. I gotta go this way. I don't want to fight. I need to grab my bearings because I've completely forgotten what I'm doing. I'm gonna grab you. Nunshun. You looted night blooming non-such? Night blooming non-such? I've never heard of that, actually. I mean, I've gotten the flower before, but they must have renamed it because I do not recall this. I must apologize for this late upload today. I've been traveling for a bit, quite some time in the past 24 hours. That's why yesterday I had a double upload around the same time, but I know you guys forgive me. I know you guys cut me some slack when I asked you to, and I just phased my legs through the bottom floor. That's what that's called, bottom floor. Me and my ramblings. Hello. Have I broken in? No, I have not. Because you're alive, that's how I know I haven't broken in. Ooh. More for my thirst. For some reason that reminded me of, the monster inside. You guys don't know about that yet, but I'm really excited about the monster inside. But I think I've looted this place. Oh, hello, Ossifer. I'm gonna hide in here and pretend that I live here. Can I sit down? Yes. Ooh, a nice armchair. I have only one armchair. Unfortunately, I cannot afford more. But enough of my finances. We shall carry onward in this journey forward into madness. What have I got? Alright, so I want to... So as you can see, let me explain just a little bit so you guys understand my process. This is the area that we know, all down here. All down here, along this curve, is what we know. But this area right there in the center has yet to be seen. So let me just place a little marker there if I can. There we go. There we go. That's what I want from this. That's what I need. Hello. So as you can see, we've got a custom waypoint now, which is also a unique feature that they added in their years of development. Years. I was never able to do that when I first got it. At least I believe so, unless I'm stupid. And you go away. Unless I cannot recall properly and my brain is just stupid, which... Oh, that's a booby trap. I'm not a killer, but I'm about to be. Oh, you're fine. Let me just... raid your pantry, because I am a little bit hungry. No, mostly thirsty. Seal pure water. Ooh, a rotten...
Find somewhere else to kip.
Are we mad? Or is it the world?
Never thought it would come to this, did we?
No.
A man's home is his castle.
Yes, it is. And I'm taking yours. Goodbye. That's another thing that they've added, is the officers used to be just a free roam feature of the game, but they actually now guard water pumps at night, which is kind of interesting just because it limits the player, which is... It's interesting, like I said. So, we will carry onward and search this dead body. Hello? What do you have? Again, with the empty syringes. Ooh! I got a rock. Okay,
I'm
well,
calling the authorities.
the authorities are here. It would seem. He's got a weapon. I am armed. Whacker. But I'm gonna juke him. I'm gonna juke him and go around the house. And in this time, I'm going to. Oh, hello. He met me roundabout. 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 I want you in my inventory. Can I have you? There we go.
I want paper
Smack.
mache.
Yes, I want paper mache. Smacker. Smacker to death.
Bloody hell.
Inventory. I need stuff now. Where's healing balm? Do I have healing balm? I'm about to die. Properly. Because I am an idiot who dies all the time. Search the toilet. There is nothing in the toilet. Don't go digging in toilets, childrens. Don't go digging in toilets. I wonder why it's popping up red. I think that's because they're afraid of me being seen stealing it, but I killed all the inhabitants, so it shouldn't be. I'm gonna steal your duct tape. Steal that. Take that. Take all of your crap. Because that's what is proper. Proper English. What can I do? I can sleep? Yes, I can. I don't think I did sleep, so let me show you all what happens when we do go to sleep in this universe. So, again, this was not implemented before before I got my hands on the game. This is actually a new feature that I was around to see. So this is a statistics rating. I believe when the sleep system actually hindered you at first, that it was completely uncalculated and the player could die randomly just out of their own miscalculations. But it used to be, as far as I can recall, when they slept, you just gained stuff back. You didn't lose anything. But now you do lose hunger and thirst. So let us go forward and regenerate a lot of health. Okay, so that's way too much against our water. So we'll sleep for that many hours.
Perchance a dream.
I didn't read. I did not read. Why am I yellow? I am yellow because I am sleeping in someone else's home. His home is his castle. And now it is mine. It is my castle. Ah. Dead body air. How wonderful. Right?
I know.
Right?
Trust me. I know.
Yes, you do. You know the terrors you've caused. So, outside of this, of just showing you guys some more of what this game is actually about, I did want to get something accomplished, so I'm going to explore more into just the bridges and a church. Ah, this must be a mini-quest, a part of this game that I have not seen yet, so let us go in here and find out what exactly...
What's it like across the water, do you think?
Sometimes, in the shadows, I think I see eyes.
Yeah, you do, bud.
Not a bloody bed of
So,
breakfast, are we?
if you guys ever saw any 1700s era movies,
Roads
you
make
saw
the
that little
man, don't
podium,
they?
because back
Nobody
then,
likes a naked
especially in
person.
early American development, a priest or a pastor or whatever,
You
what
don't
have
live
you.
here.
Yes,
I'll
I
tell
don't,
you a
but I'm
secret.
exploring.
Don't
Do
swim
we
in the
look like a
river.
bed of
Oh,
breakfast?
okay,
Fumes will
so
kill you.
this is not a mini quest.
So get out! You
Take your
can't
stuff.
call it a victory.
Take your stuff and leave. No, I did grab that health kit just because it's very valuable. Health kits are very valuable in this game. But what I was saying was, back in the early 1700s era American establishment, I should say, but in the olden days, as they call it, that's what they would have, and it's similar to what they would have in government, is those kinds of podiums. So it's kind of ironic just to see it in that kind of church, because Americans did take a lot from the English when we initially came over here, so it's just a little fun fact, interesting. I know you guys probably don't care about. You want to see some bashing of the brains and not my blathering about history. Because what is history taught us, correct? What has history ever taught us? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's why we repeat it, everyone. Anyway, let's just carry onward, so I'll be back. So what I've done, instead of setting custom waypoints just randomly around the map, hoping to stumble upon something, is I've actually decided to run circularly around the islands, because I know for a fact that the islands are circular and they're connected across with bridges, but in this I'm able to find a perimeter around the whole island and figure out where I've been and where I can go exactly. And from this, I can take and guess where some of the bigger developments are instead of just randomly placing and ending up in a field like I've just done for the past 3-4 times. So, just a little tidbit of information of explaining my actions, which you guys need total justification of what I do, because of what I do is nothing that matters. While I'm just running around the island, I'd like to comment on just the fact that this water, it wasn't too soon after that I did get the game that the AI computers were warning me, just in side comments, don't go swimming in the river. Is this where I've been before? It is not. So this is one advantage of just circling the island, is finding new things, because there are some bridges more difficult to get into than others. And I believe this one is electrified. And there's another blimp. So, unfortunately, as a part of all of this,
Save a bit for the next minute.
is that as much as a randomly generated game is great at what it does, it's sometimes too good, in which it hinders the player, because I believe that's the second bridge we've come across that requires either an electroshock or a bobby keycard, and a bobby keycard is only found on a bobby, hence why it's called a bobby keycard. And bobbies, there's a reason that bobbies are the main villain in the sandbox mode, at least. Bobbies are intensely difficult to beat down. They are intensely difficult. And I am out of water. That's why this guy's breathing like that. You poor fool. Eat some rancid stew.
I think I'm actually sick.
Yes, you are, because I just fed you the wrong thing. Okay. Drink some scotch. And some meat. Eat Rubber Duck Dave. Eat Rubber Duck Dave. Okay, that's not restoring any kind of water. Are you full? No, you're not. That's Patch. That's a rotten carrot. Ah, crap. Yeah, okay. So, the only way to, or at least one way, I should say, is to take a Nexamide pill. Now, Nexamide pills are very valuable where we're at currently. So, as we come into this serene music, I just want to show you guys the current map of which we've perimetered around. So, according to this map, or at least what I can guess at what's coming up, I believe that there's going to be one more bridge at the bottom where I'm headed, and perhaps one or two more to the north where that kind of cuts out. But this is what the map looks like. It used to be where you could see fully visible on the map and see everything, but that's another thing that they just added in, which makes this game so good at what it is. It's just difficult, satisfying, and rewarding once you play it. And yes, that. I need more water.
Jesus. Oh my god.
It's like his dialogue changes just more and more that you run. He grows hateful towards the player. So, Blenheim Bridge. Explore Ludsholm Bridge. Okay. How do you open? Oh, maybe the big red button that says press to open. Search the desk. Grab the alcohol. Repair the mottline pipe. All right, so
it's time to sneak off to the cinema.
yes, it is.
I wonder what's playing.
We happy few is. Anyway, but this one is my favorite one to do. I've only done this twice. I haven't really played the game a whole lot, just through like this, but this is my favorite go-to bridge to do. So let me go ahead and mark this on our little map, just because this one is the easiest one to bypass, because again, like I said, you have to have a bobby keycard or an electroshock device, and it's a whole ordeal. But what this one is a pipe repair kit and something, I think a power cell, I can't remember. I'm going to lockpick you, but that one by my standards is the easiest to pass through with, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and an idiot. Like most of the times, though, I am both of those. I am always both of those. I will always be both of those things that are. And that's another thing that they added. They added these manuscripts or these books, which actually help you along the way. Like, I just got another one. And the statistics do add up eventually, but it takes a long time to acquire them, at least from what I've experienced. And I've only played through this game once fully, and again, it's in sandbox mode, so I got one of those.
Doesn't kill you.
I won't tell you, but I got a message which is very nondescript. So, playing this to this stage of development, one is going to be a new experience for me. But one reason I did want to push this out as soon as I did is just because I'm in Toxic Fog. Is just because of the dates. I thought that this game was going to be fully released on both Steam and consoles when they released it this past month, but I haven't heard anything from the consoles version and the console side because I'm not a console person, but from what I know, I haven't seen any updates on Steam at least, so unfortunately we do not have an ending or a campaign yet, but for now I'm just satisfied playing this. It's so,
I can't keep doing
it's
this.
just its own. And that's what I really look for in games, is that they make it their own universe. Because when they build these kinds of games, they truly have to build their own universe. They have to build their own community and their own environments. And it's just, it's so wonderful to see what they've come up with. And is this where I've been before? Is this where I've been? Yes, it is. Okay. So my only guess as to what I should do is actually go up towards the go up towards the north and explore that, because I actually have no idea what to do from here outside of bashing
Well,
the
I can drink this all right. They put joy in the water in the village. I'm gonna get awfully thirsty there if I don't bring a whack of canteens. We'll figure out how to get joy out of the water.
And so we just heard the little intro dialogue once more, because we have reached the intro bunker right there, which is interesting. Interesting on its own. It is easy to get lost in this game, even though they have implemented a great map. It's just everything is so familiar and everything looks the same, which is in no way a hindrance to it. It's actually, it's wonderful on its own. It's unique, but it is definitely difficult just to find your way around the garden district, just because
We'll laugh about this later.
just because every building looks broken. So I'm gonna be back with some more stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to find that pipe repair kit, because I do want to get something done for y'all. I want you guys to enjoy the full quality and the full spectrum of HaydenRaven content. HaydenRaven content, brand, bah!
Oh, it doesn't kill
Could you imagine my foolishness, man?
They're all rotten.
Okay.
All the veg have gone off.
I told you the blight would get him.
I'm afraid to dig up any more of our food. It'll just go off the moment it hits the air.
But how are we going to eat?
I think I saw a rat in the grass. Maybe we can make a trap.
That'd be a nice change. Oh,
He looks awful. Maybe I should help him. It's a little embarrassing since I just snuck in here.
You there? Have you got an eczema? My husband ate something horrible.
Yo, this portion of the game is why I enjoy this game so much. Is because it's just so heartbreaking to see these people. Now this is post-war, supposedly, but in a culture on its own where people can't even afford proper health, for goodness sake. It's sad, and it's terrible just to see it. And there are places across the world that are currently like this, but I'm not going to go in deeply into that kind of subject matter. But I'll just say that it's definitely, it brings out a very human part in this game, is how it makes you compassionate for the characters in it. It really does. That's why I like it so much. So one thing that struck me is the woman spoke of a blight, or the man did. Blight is something interesting because I heard it in another game I played called Disturbed. At the very first part that I played in Disturbed, he called this thing blight. So I wonder if blight is some form of English organic matter, something that affects crops, or living things. I'm not entirely sure, but blight was something that I had no understanding of in Disturbed. I had no reference as to what they were speaking of. So it's very interesting to see that kind of cross in a game, another game. So I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. Please let me know what blight is, because I have no idea. I believe I've come across some sort of sacrificial or sick, twisted kind of altar. Just in my running around, there's nothing else there, but again, with the twisted environment that We Happy Few and Compulsion Games establishes, it's just so interesting and self-defining, and I'm saying the ramblings over and over again and the same thing over and over and over. So please, you'll have to give me some time just to kind of gush about this game, because I really like this game. It's so good. It just is.
I should stock up. I don't even know what else on. Really love Uncle Jack.
The centre cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world.
So we've just come across another mini quest that I will not explore.
That TV set. Probably throw a party in front of it.
And we'll learn more about that later.
The house is empty.
I love how he just this door's open. I should steal their stuff. I should take all of their stuff. It's just, but this is more just to the towns and the environment. It's just more and more.
Maybe I should
and
sit
more.
down for a bit.
And something that I really like about this game is it has no guns. It absolutely has no weapons, projectile weapons, outside of rocks and throwables. It's just what you can beat people with. And again, that's another environmental defining factor, is you're very limited in what you can and cannot do. And let me check my map, because that is not my map. Let me check my map just because I don't... So if I were to guess how this island is shaped, there's going to be more curvature downward and a bridge, just like the bridge that I saw back there. So if I continue onward this way, there should be more bridge. More bridge. I'm gonna guess when that little meter hits 500 is when I'll come across another bridge. So let's test that theory with the magic of video editing. So it would appear that I have been correct in my assumption. Just around the 500 and a half mark, we have come across one more bridge yet again, and this is Yule Pie Auxiliary Pumping Station. Okay. This can't be the one I came across last time. No, it is not. You see, this is what I'm talking about. These are widely spread across. Unless this is it? This cannot be. But it is! Okay. So, this is the only pumping station, and as you can see, we've gotten a little progress done. I didn't get to do all that I wanted in this session, but we've kind of gotten a perimeter and our bearings about where we've got to go, and the only thing left to explore really is that portion up in the upper left-hand corner of our island map. And maybe there will be one more bridge up there, but I'm not entirely sure. But I believe that we've come to the end of our time. And as always with these episodes, if you guys like this, please let me know in the comments below. Please let me know. Please like and subscribe if you want more of this. If you want more of my videos, just let me know, because I'm more than happy to play these games for you guys. It's really something for me to give these to you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy these just as much as I do playing them. So the next time that I engage in We Happy Few, which will be soon, hopefully, but the next time I engage, I definitely think I'll start out by showing you guys where the pipe repair stuff is, because I think we've gotten a general bearing on the garden district as a whole, and that we need to hop islands, we need to get out of here, we need to show you guys some new content. So thank you for joining me, but I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Join me next time as we get lost in this madness of this universe, and such a good game with so many elements to it that it makes it its own universe. I must bid you a good evening and a good night. I'll see you.